Thank you, Art. In your consumer news, the IRS is ending paper tax refund checks starting September 30th. All tax refunds will now be sent electronically to individual taxpayers. Officials say the change protects taxpayers and speeds up refunds. Taxpayers should continue filing your returns as usual. A major Boeing deal with China is expected to be finalized soon. U.S. Ambassador to China David Perdue called the deal huge and said it's in its final days or weeks of negotiation. Bloomberg reported last month Boeing is nearing a deal to sell up to 500 aircraft to China. And get ready to pay more for your favorite shows and sports. Disney is raising prices on most of its streaming plans, including Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN. Most plans will go up $1 to $3. It is the third price hike in as many years for Disney streaming services. The new prices take effect October 21st. The Trump administration is ending a key report that tracks hunger in this country, just as millions lose their food stamp benefits. Food bank leaders say ending the decades-old survey will harm people in need. Pepper Purpura reports.
At an annual event focused on talking about hunger,
to really raise these community conversations around food insecurity.
A recent political move is dominating the conversation.
The USDA announced that they will no longer, after this year, publish numbers of those who are facing food insecurity across the United States.
In a press release on Sunday, the U.S. Department of Agriculture called an annual study on food insecurity redundant, costly, and politicized, and said the research and reports like it, quote, do nothing more than fearmonger. It went on to say the study, quote, failed to present anything more than subjective liberal fodder, and that food insecurity trends are virtually unchanged despite recent increases in SNAP spending. The decision comes as the Trump administration is pausing or canceling a slew of supports for food banks and changes to SNAP benefits. Changes Food Bank of Iowa CEO and President Tammy Nielsen says will have an unknown impact without the study.
What are the outcomes of these federal cuts? That is lost by not publishing the data.
Nielsen says the food bank did use the study to understand need in the region, but has alternatives to replace it, but says the choice is still hurtful.
Not counting them sends a message that they don't count.
Skill set, I would imagine so, absolutely.